The Imperial Professional Bristle Brushes are one of our top-of-the-line bristle brushes for oil painters, acrylic painters. They are a natural chunking bristle hog hair, and they're just really well made. They're handmade. The hair is tied together, and they come to interlocking points and flat edges. Now the ends are flagged, and basically what that means is they're kind of like split ends, which I know we as people we're like, split ends, no good. Well, you actually kind of want that with your brushes because the split ends help it hold more color. But rather than just going on and on about why they're so good, let me just kind of put it in some paint and see how it works. So when you are dealing with a natural hog hair brush, you are going to get several different features and advantages to that, okay? They're going to hold a lot of color, they're going to power through color, and they're going to maintain brush strokes. So if you're doing something where, so I've got a canvas pad here, you're going to be able to see brush strokes. The thicker you paint, the thicker your paint. So I'm not going. So the first one I thin down. This one I'm not going to thin down. The thicker your paint is, the more brush strokes you'll kind of see through it. Now it's important, you know, with a high quality brush, you want to make sure that it does what it's supposed to do. You want to make sure that it doesn't start flaying out in every which direction. You want it to kind of keep those sharp edges on all sides. And just, I guess for review, you know, it will hold a fairly sharp edge. Now I have right here the number 8 flat, but just for comparison's sake, let me jump over to this number 4 filbert. We'll just see how that holds together. We'll load those bristles up, and you can just see the paint working its way up into the bristles. That natural hair is really absorbent, and you see that? See how that kind of all stays nice and together? That's what you're looking for. Now this is pretty thin down again, so let me go into some thicker paint. So, you know, the bristles will show those brush marks, but they're also good for impasto style painting. So if you're going to be doing thick painting applications, you know, it will power through those thick acrylics, it'll power through the oil paints. The other unique thing about this brush is the handle and in its design. You'll see here that it has a kind of a thicker portion towards the ferrule, and then it kind of thins out. And you know, most of the time for oil painters, you're holding your brush from a distance. You know, the brush is an extension of your hand, and it's balanced very comfortably so that you can hold it in any variety of ways. You know, sometimes people like to kick it under their little finger to give it more balance. Some people like to hold it straight out. Some people like to hold it to the side. However you want to hold it, the handle is very ergonomically designed for comfort, and I think that's important too. So these are the Imperial Bristle Brushes. They have to pass one of the most stringent tests to leave the factory before they get that stamp of approval. Our top-of-the-line bristle brush. Hope you give them a try.